SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman was released in 2002 and was the first 3D SpongeBob platforming game, and boy oh boy is it noticeable. The story revolves around SpongeBob finding a bottle and accidentally releasing the Flying Dutchman, who then kidnaps all of SpongeBob's friends, and it's time for him to head out and save them. The story is simple, but the original cast all comes back to voice the characters, even if the writing is very forgettable. The story's pacing is weirdly really slow and awkward. There's no music during cutscenes, and sometimes the audio just straight up cuts out for certain lines of dialogue.
Not okay, not okay!
Revenge of the Flying Dutchman is a collectathon. Like many platformers, you run around levels, finish different objectives, and be rewarded with a letter from SpongeBob's name. When you finish all the objectives and collect all the letters, you're teleported to a puzzle room where you solve a puzzle that tells you where in that level a secret treasure chest is. You then run around in this swanky outfit and find the Dutchman's treasure. You can only beat the game by finding every piece of Dutchman's treasure in every level, which is already tough. Other platformers of the time, and even before the time of this one, didn't require you to 100% each level before being able to finish the actual game. That's the whole point of these platformers. That's what makes them so much fun. It's being able to explore the areas and find objectives that you want to do that seem fun to you until you have enough of these collectibles to move on to the next area. If the game is really good, then you're gonna go out of your way to finish all the objectives and collect everything because it's a good fucking game. This game forces you to finish everything, and honestly, it's just not fun. It's functional, sure, the controls are decent, SpongeBob is a bit slow, but he has this roll that I feel makes him a little bit faster, but also kind of feels like it's a placebo effect, but I ended up using it a ton anyway because it made me feel faster. The graphics, honestly, aren't the worst. They're funky, but not bad. Some characters seem miserable just being in the game, and Patrick looks especially funky from a distance, but there's this charm to it. A lot of the game does feel unfinished though. Sure, the areas are colorful and some levels even look downright cool as fuck, like Chum World, which is a carnival that Plankton opens up. But I mean, it looks cool inside the tent, but it also feels like I'm beta testing. The very first level when you're exploring Bikini Bottom feels creepy. I don't know what it is, but it feels like a flash horror game. The overly happy music, the fact that there's literally nobody walking around, I really don't know what it is, but something's fishy in Bikini Bottom. At first I thought it was because the game simply couldn't handle having NPCs running or walking around, but no, it's definitely not that, because later on in the game when you visit Jellyfish Fields, there's tons of adult fish and kid fish running around enjoying the scenery. And this is also probably the best level in the game. It's full of life, fun objectives, challenging but fun platforming. You get to actually go jellyfishing with an unlockable item if you find 100 jellyfish, and can even collect jellyfish throughout each level to finish that challenge. Sandy's Tree Dome is another good level where you get to explore the area around the tree and complete a bunch of fun objectives. There's even some simple platforming on top of her tree, but it's fun, and to my knowledge we never get to explore her tree dome in any other game, so I like that this game did that. There's the downtown level, which conceptually I like. It's split into 3 areas: the business district, which is full of tall buildings and hooligans wandering around; the construction area, which is filled with collectibles and platforming challenges; and the high-rise buildings, which suck thanks to the wacky controls and weird camera angles that doesn't always let you see where you're gonna jump, so it leads to some clunky falls. Then there's the audio, specifically the music. On the good side, the game has some really catchy music that fits the SpongeBob vibe to a T. On the bad side, there's only like 3 songs in the whole game. The levels themselves don't have music made specifically for them. The song you hear while playing is based on the outfit you're wearing. The regular fit means you'll be listening to the jellyfishing outfit plays, and the Mermaid Man outfit plays. There's one more outfit, but I never unlocked it because honestly, the game gets boring really quickly. The gameplay, while functional, like I said, is way too slow. The platforming stays either way too simple or has you redo the same sections repeatedly thanks to falling off in stupid ways, and the music is downright torture to listen to after just 1 hour. It's not the worst game ever, and as far as SpongeBob games go, there's definitely worse. But this is middle road fodder at best, and you're better off playing Battle for Bikini Bottom, which, fun fact, growing up I never played Battle for Bikini Bottom because I grew up playing Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Huh? Isn't that sad as fuck?
Bye.